body, you know what it is.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to 2017 free-to-play games. Free to download. All the games will be listed in the description if you're wanting to play these games, and all these games are listed from my own experience, showing you guys what games are fun to play and free to play and, you know, ideal to play. So I'm not going to list all the popular games on this video, but these are the top popular games that I like playing and is decently populated. So for the first clip, for the first video, for the first game, we have Black Squad. Black Squad is a somewhat new FPS game that has, you know, tons of features in it. The graphics are pretty cool. The shooting mechanics and the mechanics of the game overall is decently well developed, so you're not glitching, you're not, you know, doing anything like that. So if you want a free, fun FPS game to play, Black Squad is the way to go. It's very fun. Check it out. I highly recommend it. And for video number 2, game number 2, these games are not listed in order, but for game number 2, we have Combat Arms. Combat Arms has gone over through some redesigning. They're doing a lot of major updates to the game, so the game is more appealing to a lot of new people. So overall, Combat Arms is a notorious game for its FPS style. You know, it's a very old game, so it hasn't lost its popularity. It's still very popular. It's a very popular FPS game, but it's very fast-paced shooter and somewhat glitchy. There's somewhat hackers in it, and overall, if you want a nostalgia game, Combat Arms is the way to go. So check it out. And yeah. And game number 3, we have Dirty Bomb. Dirty Bomb used to be my favorite FPS because it was very fast-paced shooter game. Still is, but I lost interest over time. Maybe because they weren't updating anything, or it's just very, you know, boring, and you know, it was just repetitive and whatnot. But Dirty Bomb is a very fast-paced shooter game. If you like fast-paced shooter games, I highly suggest checking this game out. It's very fast-paced. The mechanics of this game is pretty dope. You can do a lot of things that other games or other FPS games don't have, which makes it unique in some ways. But overall, I give this game a good 8 out of 10. It can be boring because, like I said, it's repetitive. There's not really a goal in this game or a mission. You know, there's not much features that you can do or accomplish. So that's why I probably lost interest in the game. But overall, if you want a fast-paced shooter game, you just want to dive into a gameplay real quick, this is the game to play. Alright, so video number 4, or game number 4, we have Quake Champions. Now this game is very old, very nostalgic gameplay, video game. This game is very old, like I mentioned. It's just a very fun game. Dive in real quick, play a game, play matchmaking, and just have that adrenaline rushing through your body, killing people, fragging people, you know, just having fun overall. This game is very competitive, so if you like competitive games and playing against competitive people and, you know, things like that, Quake Champions may be for you. But with the graphics and stuff like that, it's not the most appealing, you know, things in the game. The graphics is not the most appealing, but the mechanics of the game is certainly appealing because it makes it unique. It's a fast-paced shooter, and, you know, just everything overall, the mechanics is pretty ideal for it. So for video number 5, or game number 5, we have Gigantic. this game was pretty cool in my opinion because it's different. It has a cool graphics looks to it, like a cartoonish look to it. But when I first played this game, I thought it was going to be boring, but I was wrong. It's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. It has a lot of features in it. It has tons of features in it actually, and it makes this game very unique from other games because of its features, the graphics, and the overall mechanics of the game. You know, every game has its uniqueness, but this game is not generic at all in my opinion, so that's why it stands out, and that's why I chose one of this game in this video. So if you guys are wanting to play like a MOBA like game with cool features and cool graphics and cool mechanics and features and whatnot, Gigantic is the way to go. You know, you have action, you have everything what you're wanting from a game. This game has, you know, action, the graphics, the features, the game styles. You know, it has everything in it. But for some people, it could be tedious because it's not as fun as shooter games, because you really have to take your time and strategize in this game. So that's why it's one of the best playing games in 2017. So for video number 6, we have Line of Sight. Line of Sight was my top FPS games when it first came out, because there's no other FPS games that I was really interested in other than Combat Arms. But Line of Sight gave me that old school feeling, that old school look, you know, the like Modern Warfare 2, sniping, quick scopes and whatnot, as you guys can see. And yeah, so I played it a lot to load up pretty quick. The mechanics of this game is dope. It's not glitchy at all. It's very fun to play. It's a very fun game to play. It has hackers in it now, but I'm not sure if they're doing anything about it. But yeah, so if you want to play a simple FPS game, Line of Sight is the way to go. Nothing special, but just a simple FPS game to play. And yeah, so for video number 7, we have Midair. Midair is a very cool, different kind of game. It's unique in its own way. It's like Tribe Ascend in some way. So, you know, if you're wanting to play a alternative game similar to Tribes Ascend, Midair is the game for you. It's fast-paced. It's similar to Quick Champions, but it just has a different look, different visuals, different mechanics a little bit. But overall, I could relate this game to Tribes Ascend. It's just a different outlook on its game. You know, the visuals, the mechanics is practically the same. The mission, the goals, and whatnot. So if you're wanting to play a fast-paced shooter that has tons of people in it, open map, huge map I should say, a lot of cool details, environments, and whatnot, Midair is a game for you, and it's pretty cool in my opinion, and I love it, so why not play it, you know. And the last game of all is Paladins. Paladins is a very popular game, in my opinion, or in my own personal experience. I don't play this as much because it's just something that I never really got into. But if you guys get into this game, it's pretty dope. The mechanics of this game is dope. The gameplay of this game overall is just pretty outstanding, which I love because it stands out from other games. And that's why I love playing games that stands out. And you know, in this video that you guys are watching, all these games stands out to me. They have its own uniqueness. It has its own, you know, style to it. It's not really copying other games out there, but yeah. But anyway, so if you want to play a cool game that has amazing visuals, cool features, and you know, just good action and whatnot, Paladin is the way to go. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2017 free-to-play game video. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.